Hey guys, so today I am going to be giving a tutorial about how to curl your hair with no heat. Alright, so let's get to the chase and start learning about how to curl your hair with absolutely no heat. I am obviously fresh out of the shower. My hair is still wet. However, you don't have to start out with wet hair. I just needed to wash my hair, so that's how I'm starting the video. After you get out of the shower, when your hair is still damp or wet, you should put a little bit of some type of curl sculpting gel or cream in your hair. It will just help hold that curl, make it bouncy. So I specifically use this product. I've been using it for a little while now, and I absolutely love it. This doesn't act as a gel. It's like a mix between exactly what it says, a cream and a gel. It makes your hair smooth, and it's not, it doesn't look wet like when you put gel in. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of that in, even though my hair is gonna look a little bit straight after I'm done drying it. It's still gonna aid in the fact that we are going to end up with curls in our hair. I have, as you can kind of see, naturally curly hair. I do get Brazilian blowouts, so it takes a lot of the frizz away, which helps this method of curling your hair. So I'm going to go ahead and get my hair dry, because for this method of curling your hair with no heat, your hair should be dry. For this method, for this look, it is very important to get your roots dry, because if you don't get your roots dry and you do have a curly or a frizzy or natural hair, it's going to sort of show through, and you're going to have to use heat to remedy that and to sort of smooth that part out. But the next step, we are going to curl our hair using 2 headbands. Sorry I don't have matching headbands, but this will do. This is all I have. And look, I'm just trying to save money out here and not damage my hair, so I'm gonna just use what I got. We're gonna need a comb, and you want to part your hair down the middle, or if you wear your hair sort of parted to the side, you can part it sort of just wherever. Alright, I don't know how straight that is in the back, but it's gonna work. Alright, so now this is when we start looking funny. We are going to take half of our hair and clip it up to the top of our head. And you want to sort of make sure that it's pulled up quite a bit back there, because you'll see later it may get in the way if it's not. So just brush this out. We want to take a piece of hair that's not too thick, not too thin. The thinner you pull your hair through here, the tighter the curls you're gonna get. So you take this, you take it up into here, one finger, and you pull it through. See that? You pull it through. And then you sort of act like you're French braiding. Now you take a little bit more and pull it through. So we just keep doing that the whole way around our head. Back to the front, and we can just keep twisting and pulling. Just that hair got in the way. Twisting and pulling around our headband. See, we look so silly now. But you can leave it in this headband for either one, you can leave it in overnight. I haven't done that yet, so I'm not sure the results of keeping it in for an entire night. It might be a little bit crazy, but I have been keeping them in for like 2 to 3 hours. So now we just put that other headband right on top of the other one. it's gonna lay flat against your head like the other one did too. And we're gonna do the same exact thing now. We're gonna take a small piece of small strand of hair and pull it through just like we did the other side, only this one's on top. But the reason we wear two headbands is because we want our curls to go in opposite directions, but to meet in the middle in the back, so that all of our curls aren't just going the same way, because usually we wouldn't do that anyways. Brush the end of this over here because it does help it become smoother as you're curling. I've noticed that if you don't brush the bottoms as you're bringing them through sort of towards the end, it can make the curl a bit frizzy towards the bottom. So you just want to avoid that. Alright, and now we look silly, but we will have perfect curls very soon. I'm going to put a little bit of hairspray on my hair just to help with keeping the curl. Whoa, that might have been a little too much. It's like coming out sideways. And then right on the top of my head a little bit too. I'm gonna leave this in for about 2 hours, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the result of it. So my hair should dry within that time, but if it's not completely dry, I'm gonna put a little bit of just a blow dryer to speed up the process. But you can let this naturally dry and it will turn out the same exact way as long as you started with partially dry hair. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours. I would take them out to show you, but it's getting kind of late. I would take them out, but I'm going to bed, so I'm going to leave them in overnight, and I guess we will see what they look like in the morning. That'll be the first time I see what they look like in the morning, so it should be interesting. I'll give you one last look at what it looks like now in the headband, so that you can get a pretty good idea of what it should look like when you do it. I'm super excited for you guys to see the end result, and I will get back to you guys in the morning. Good morning. I just woke up and I'm about to take my hair out, so let's just get to it. Initial reaction to waking up with it and taking it out is that it might be a little bit too curled, but it will fall out a little bit probably by the time I'm about to head off to work, so I'm not too worried. So I'm gonna play around with it for a little bit and style it, and then come back to show you the end result. Okay, so here's the end result. I'm going to wear my hair like this to work today, and I think it looks really great. I think it looks really like I curled my hair with heat, and I didn't. So again, this is just a very easy and convenient way to keep your hair healthy and styled. I'm pretty happy with these results, and if you guys liked it, if you try it and you end up liking it, make sure you subscribe and give me a big thumbs up.